Welcome back to another video. This video is about debunking all the old myths and wives' tales about chopping onions. I've heard a lot over the years, everything from chopping onions underwater, under candlelight, wearing goggles. So let's test some of them out. Only a couple. First one's first. Under a candle, which sounds odd. The theory behind this one is the heat takes up the scent of the onion and stops it from going in your eyes, which, if anything, is probably going to make it worse. It's probably going to send it straight into my eyes. Nonsense. If anything, it gives you a nice little ambiance for you when you're chopping your onions. Terrible. Next one, chopping onions underwater. Can't believe I'm even doing this. Goes against everything. What the hell is this? This is terrible. Whoever has time to chop onions underneath water needs to reevaluate their life choices. Absolute nonsense. If anything, it's more dangerous. No, rubbish. I've heard other ones over the years, like putting a piece of bread in your mouth. If anything, they seem to think that it soaks up the spray of the onion and it stops it going into your eyes. If anything, it'll just give you a nice little onion flavoured piece of bread to eat after you finish chopping them. Yeah, that one's nonsense as well. I'm not even going to try that. Goggles. I've heard loads of people say goggles. I haven't got any goggles to put on, but you don't need to be a rocket scientist to work out that doesn't work. When you're wearing goggles, they think it doesn't go into your eyes. Theoretically, the only way you'd stop the onion from going into your eyes would be if you didn't have any eyes and you couldn't breathe, because if it goes in your mouth or in your nose, everything's all interconnected anyway. So you're wearing goggles, you'll still be crying inside them goggles. Nonsense. I've also heard putting a spoon in your mouth while chopping an onion. Well, that was stupid. Nonsense. Another one I've heard. Water in your mouth. Terrible. There isn't many more. Oh, a fan putting a fan on theoretically might work, but you'd have to have the fan perfectly positioned. Either way, the onion is still going to spray, even with a sharp knife. I've heard techniques of putting onion in the microwave for 10 seconds. Apparently it breaks down the chemical inside of the onion and essentially stops it from releasing that chemical. If anything, you're just chopping an onion, but this time it's a warm onion. Nah, no, there's still juices in an onion, nonsense. And there's also one that could potentially be proven, which is putting your onions in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes. Not got any onions in the freezer, I'm not going to try that one, but essentially they think it works because your onion gets really cold, it doesn't release the juice as quick when you're chopping. The only realistic way of chopping an onion without crying is a sharp knife. When I was a chef, we used to have to chop 20 kilo sacks of onions, either for dishes or for a weekend, for a Sunday roast. We'd use a lot of onions. And the only realistic way is a sharp knife. And you'll still cry even then. Like, you can't escape it. I'm just going to quickly whiz through these onions now. My knife isn't the sharpest. I'll probably end up having tears in my eyes by the end of it, but we'll soon see. And there we have it. I've chopped 1 kilo of sliced onions. Yeah, I haven't got a tear in my eye. I can feel the acid starting to go into my nose. But sharp knife, chopped a whole kilo of onions. None of these silly wise tales that you hear. Some of them are hilarious. There's a lot more out there. I only looked at a couple for today, but yeah, some of them make you laugh, honestly. Well, that's it for my wives' tales onion video. Well exciting. If you like, put the thumbs up, subscribe. Cheers.